What's good, you guys? And today I'm gonna talk about cancel culture. So basically what cancel culture is like, especially online, it's when there's like a famous person, or it doesn't even have to be famous, just somebody that blows up, viral, whatever, it doesn't matter. And or it could be a person, but we're talking about like a singular person that's not famous, but we're talking about like the culture, whatever. So usually it's a famous person that does something and they get canceled, which is basically like ostracized or like alienated or whatever from a group or the community or whatever. I'm using big words. I don't know if I said that right, but I'm smart. Basically, it's when somebody gets like separated from the group because of a certain thing they did. And most of the time, it's nothing bad or like too bad. Like they cancel people over everything nowadays because like the world is so sensitive, so there's not much else they can do. If you're meant to get canceled, like if you did something that was worth being canceled over, then okay, I understand. Like you raped this person, I'm sorry to bring it to the extreme, but like you raped this person or you killed this person or just any, it doesn't even have to be that extreme, but just any like harm to another person or being ignorant and saying stupid things without doing your research, whatever the case may be. Those, okay, I understand. Cancel them, whatever. They don't deserve whatever the fuck they got, or I don't know. It depends on the like situation for cancel culture or whatever. But at that point, okay, cancel them. But most of the time in like this social media space, you get canceled for anything and everything. Like it could be words you say, whatever. Like I understand that words hurt or whatever, but like I don't know. Like growing up, corny ass saying, but they taught you sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's what I was raised growing up. So words don't mean shit to me. Like I'm not sensitive in that regard at all. Back in the day when we used to play Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, whatever, Modern Warfare 3, whatever the games were, and it was bad. Like the words and the language and the things people called each other, talking about their family, themselves, their skin color, their whatever. You would like, because the way it was is that people weren't attacking other gamers or whatever, but they were just talking shit. So when you talk shit, they said everything and anything to like come at that other person, which was fine, I guess, back in the day, because nobody said anything. Like people used to say all types of shit over the mic back in the day, but nobody said anything because people weren't as sensitive as they are now. But now people are like raised and born up, and especially because of the internet, everything is recorded and watched or whatever the fuck. Everybody feels like they have an opinion to everything, which you don't. Yes, you have the right to have a personal opinion about how you feel or this or that, but once you start to like outwardly affect other people or groups or whatever, that's when it's a problem. Yes, it's your opinion, but that's for you and yourself. You could be like, hey, I feel this type of way about it. Not saying you got to change anything, not saying this or that, but that's how I feel. Like, go about your day. But that's not how it is. Like, it's canceled. Like, you're done, no matter what you do. People are just way too sensitive nowadays. Like, even now, people that shouldn't get offended get offended. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. I was watching this stand-up comedy, I think it was, or whatever, and this white stand-up comedian was making a joke to this black, like, clerk or cashier or whatever it was. And they had like an inside joke. They weren't friends or whatever, but they made an inside joke whenever they like saw each other. And it was like a racist joke or whatever. I think it was something about coffee being black, something like that. I don't know. The point was, it was a racist joke, but like it was funny. I laughed, this comedian laughed, the black guy laughed, like it was funny. So this guy does the joke over and over a couple times as he comes, and then one day he comes into the store and does the joke, and there's a white lady and she's like, oh my God, how could you say that? What's wrong with you? Blah, blah, blah. But the black guy and all the people behind the counter that are also like minorities or black or whatever, they're dying. So the joke is funny, but the wrong person is being sensitive about it. Like, sorry, Karen, you white ass. Like, nobody was talking to you and how you feel about black people and whatever the case may be. Like, yes, we do want your opinion, white people, but like when we ask for it, like there's no way you're gonna be like, that's offensive, and then the black guy that's right next to you is like, nah, I'm good. Like, that's weird. Like, people are getting way too sensitive over the wrong things, especially if they're not even talking to you, whatever the case may be. Like, it's just, cancel culture is real, like, and it needs to end. I don't know. Like, people used to say crazy shit, people used to do whatever they want. I feel like back in the day, it was, I mean, I'm not old, like I'm only 21, but like back in the day, it was different. You can express yourself however you want, even on YouTube, Instagram, whatever the case may be. You could always express yourself and just do whatever you wanted, say whatever you wanted. And not saying that you had to, that it was a bad intention or whatever, but you just said or did what you wanted in your friend groups or whatever the case may be. And it's not like that now. Like now you have to make sure you're not saying certain things, or you have to watch what you say in front of every single person online, because one person might get offended or whatever. So there's a lot more people and things that are censored nowadays than before. Like, it's just weird because the more time goes on, the more censored we get. And that needs to change. So this wasn't really a long video or anything. I just wanted to bring it up because cancel culture is blowing my mind. We need to go back to how it was, where people could say what they wanted and not feel like everybody is gonna come at them for any opinion they can share. So if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, all that shit, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.